Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Miguel Nuva, and I'm joined here today by Manic DX from Team Nobel Productions.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Manic DX here. How you guys doing?
And today we are going to talk about Dragon Ball Z, preferably Dragon Ball Super Episode 9, because some big things may happen in Episode 9 that will affect the future of Dragon Ball Z forever going forward. Alright, here we go. In the preview for Dragon Ball Super Episode 9, as we all know, it's the episode where Goku will turn Super Saiyan God for the first time in Dragon Ball Super to fight Beerus. As we can see in the preview, we see Goku will be turning Super Saiyan God more or less the same way he did in the movie, with the Super Saiyan God ritual. But the most important part that I noticed in this preview is that it looks like Videl is standing close to where Goku is when he turns Super Saiyan God, like she helped take part in the ritual like she did in the movie. Manic DX, do you want to give your thoughts on that now?
Yeah. When we watched the previews for Episode 9 of Dragon Ball Super, you can see clear as day Fidel is standing next to the Saiyans for the Super Saiyan God ritual, which begs the question, does this affect the way Pan... does this affect the way Pan is born? Or is she going to be born early? Or what's going to happen with that? Or... I don't know. It's just something really interesting to find out, because I don't think we'll see Tarble in Dragon Ball Super, but that would be cool to see.
Well, we know Tarble's not going to be in Dragon Ball Super, but the reason I bring this up is because the first difference between Battle of Gods and Dragon Ball Super is that Battle of Gods took place 5 years after the Buu Saga, where Super is taking place 6 months after the Majin Buu Saga. If Videl is pregnant and she is taking part in the Super Saiyan God ritual, Toriyama and Toei have basically retconned the ending of Dragon Ball Z, because Pan would be closer to 10, the same age as Oob, versus being 4 or 5 like we saw in the ending of Dragon Ball Z. One theory I could come up with is Gohan could potentially have another child besides Pan if Toriyama and Toei... Yes, if Toriyama and Toei want to keep the Dragon Ball Z ending that we've seen canon, and Videl does take part in the Super Saiyan God ritual, one or two things have to happen now. Either Pan is getting retconned to be older, or Pan has a sibling we did not see at the end of Dragon Ball Z. Now, with option 1, if Pan's age is retconned, then maybe Braw's age could be retconned as well, which means we may see Brawl and Pan could potentially have roles in Super now, depending on if Super, maybe if the Universe 6 arc stretches out a little bit more, or if the Resurrection F arc stretches out a little more. If both arcs take place instantly after the Battle of Gods arc, then they won't have roles. But if Pan is conceived now by Videl, and the arcs do stretch out, like I said, if they stretch out 5 years, that still leaves 5 years away from the end of Z. Right. We could see Pan and Brawl introduced in Dragon Ball Super. Or we go with option 2. If Videl is pregnant now and Toriyama still wants to keep the ending we see in the Dragon Ball Z canon, then Gohan and Videl have 2 children now, and Pan is either going to have an older brother or an older sister, which I think might even be just as good, because see, this opens up a lot of opportunities if Gohan has another child. Personally, is what I feel. Manic DX, what do you think about that?
Well, I totally agree 100% with you on that. So, if Toriyama does do this, and if he changes Pan's age for where we have her born years early before what she should have been, then the ending of Dragon Ball Z would change. But I'm trying to think here.
Well, I'm most excited. We know Oob is 10. Oob should be born now in Super Timeline. Pan and Brawl were 4 and 5, or 4 and 3.
Toriyama retcons Oob out of the series?
I don't think Oob is getting
I apologize to any Oob fans out there. I just don't like Oob myself.
I don't think Oob is getting retconned out the series. I think that Pan is getting retconned into being born earlier than the series. But let's look at this potentially. Let's say Gohan and Videl have a son. This is Toriyama's chance at creating a Gohan character again, but doing it right this time. We could potentially have a character that one day could replace Goku as the main character in the future Dragon Ball Z series.
That is true. I mean, Because if Goku does get replaced as the main hero, I mean, I don't think they would write it out with Goku or somebody like dying, for an example. I mean, Goku and Vegeta are basically, from what you've seen in Resurrection F, Goku and Vegeta are gods now.
Gods aren't immortal in Dragon Ball.
Really?
No, they're not.
Oh,
Beerus can die. Beerus was gonna die of old age one day. Remember we said it in Battle of Gods?
Oh, I see. That's something I didn't pay attention to. So,
but anyway, the whole point is, let's look at the way Saiyan hybrids work for a second. Goku with a power level of about 416 made Gohan, who had this crazy potential to surpass even a Super Saiyan 3 later in life. Goku and Vegeta, who were Super Saiyans in the Android Saga, made Goten and Trunks, who have powers on par with the Cell game Super Saiyans.
I mean, they were the youngest Super Saiyans.
Yeah, but their power... That's an
achievement themselves.
They were arguably stronger than Trunks and Vegeta at the Cell games, based on Gohan. Gohan thought Goten could catch him one day with enough training.
Well, did Gohan... Well, this was another question I was wondering. When Gohan didn't train for those 7 years, did his power still remain the same as how it was during the 7 years, or did it weaken?
The Nine Ninja said he was still as strong as he was in the Cell games, but he couldn't use Rage to power up, and others think Gohan's energy dropped down to Cell games Goku level. Oh. But we don't have there's not an official stating. All we know is that Vegeta says Gohan's power is weaker, and later when he's fighting Devora, he says Gohan's skills are pathetic. He doesn't insult Gohan's power again.
So Gohan might have a slight improvement in power, but since he didn't have anybody to train...
Well, no, there's no improvement in power.
Okay, so let's just say that his power would
be...
Well,
Gohan's power is another topic for another video.
Yeah, that's another topic. Let's go back on to Dragon Ball Super Episode 9. What could we possibly see in this?
Well, from what it looks like to me in the previews, I think Videl takes part in the ritual the same way. And well, like I said, we're either getting the first brand new Saiyan introduced in 20 years, which
some bad art. That's just
like I said, we're either getting the first brand new Saiyan character introduced. Oh well, Tarble got introduced like 5 years. Okay, we're getting a new Saiyan character introduced potentially.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's why I said potentially. I hope Gohan has a son. I wouldn't mind Gohan having an older daughter that acts like Goku.
If they do make Recton Pan's
yeah,
age,
or we're getting an older Pan.
I hope that Pan would have a better potential than what Gohan would had during the series of Dragon Ball Z, where she would be the successor to Goku.
Well, see, that's another thing. Goten and Trunks imply Pan was stronger than them several times. Well, mostly in GT they imply it, but Pan knocked Goten... Well, yeah, but Pan knocked Goten out in the end of Z in the anime, at least. I don't know if that scene was in the manga.
Was Goten holding back against Pan?
Well, even if he was holding back, she still KO'd him.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Pan can probably at least beat First Form Frieza the way we see her in End Z.
Wait, which First Form Frieza?
I mean Final Form Frieza, 100% Final Form Frieza.
100% from the Namek Saga, not the Resurrection F Saga.
No, the Namek Saga, Frieza Saga Frieza.
Oh, okay, because you knew you got to break that down now because of Fukatsu no F's release.
Well, yeah, but Pan is probably, because see, like I said, this is another video where we're talking about hybrids, but see, Bra should be stronger than the Buu Saga, Goten and Trunks in the Buu Saga, and Pan should be even stronger than that, but like I said, that's another... Hybrids are another video. Anyway, let's wrap this one up. Like you said, we could potentially get a sibling for Pan, or Pan is being introduced into Super a whole lot earlier than she should in canon, which means the ending to Dragon Ball Z is in jeopardy.
You know, there's something we didn't talk about during this discussion.
What?
Goku and Beerus are going to be fighting, correct?
Yes.
Now, if you look... I don't know if this was in the Dragon Ball Super manga, because I seen it in one of the trailers for the video games. Champa was there watching Beerus fight Goku.
Oh no, that was created. That was created for the video game.
Okay,
Champa,
that was created?
In the Dragon Ball Super manga, Champa is on his way to New Namek. At least the Kais think he is.
Okay, they think he's on his way to New Namek. Mm-hmm. Do you think? Okay, maybe Champa might be trying to bring Frieza back.
Champa is yet another video, guys. We're really getting off topic. Come on.
Yeah. I apologize. You guys know how. You guys know how.
So, like I said, maybe we're both wrong. Maybe Videl just walked up to Gohan after the ritual, and they're gonna do the ritual with just 5 Saiyans plus Goku this time.
Yeah, that may be true or something like that.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening to this video today.
If you guys like this video, please Hey guys, if you guys like this video, please rate, like, comment, and subscribe. And check out Team Nobel Productions' YouTube channel. We have a link in the description below, so please check it out and subscribe. Thanks.
I'm Miguel Newman. If you enjoyed this video, please like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Have an enjoyable day.